Hey, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included achievement ran by Sicarius Dracus. We are currently in cycle 1030 and working on it. Here is our blueprint for this. I think I might want to take. I think the wort seed is probably the most important because we get so few. It does look like we're having issues because they're not making food anymore. So, with my priorities here, I have set them to, well, I have set them too high. So we need to go back down to high. Make sure that this is high as well. When this one's high, everything is like these two are kind of like what you want to be standard, but you really do want some dupes to be focused on things. And it's nice when they have both their skills. You're great at tidying, so why are you not doing more of that? See, if you make them two, they'll never do anything else as long as there's a quest there. So I don't know why. If you miss at all, so you better be really sure, like when you're doing your cooks, that's what you want them to do. So you want to be very careful about making sure you have double ups, or you might find yourself not having them do anything else. Like Gossman here is a pretty good digger, but if that's all she's doing, or if you issue her tasks, this is all she's ever going to do. So maybe it's okay to just have a bit of a flame for it, if not two flames. I'm also looking for Ren. Ren needs to be a cook. Ren, you need to cook. Amari, you need to cook. Maybe not even supplying anymore. Just cooking. Just cooking. That's all we need you guys to be doing. So, Turner is not a cook, so I don't know why Turner would be cooking. Alright. You see how my cooks aren't cooking? It's a problem. The cooks need to be cooking at all times, never doing anything else. So let's go and find one. Ren. Cooking supply, ranching supply. You're like doing all this like supplying, and you don't need to be. Maybe you would do better if it was a 5. Because the machine is supposed to be doing the supplying here. We don't need the dupes doing it. Alright. I came in here and I made a big brick of... Oh, sorry. I made a big brick of plastic and of... igneous rock, but they never delivered the igneous rock. So they have slowly, over the course of a few cycles, been trying to complete this. Igneous. How about this one, please? Please, that's all I want you to do, is that. A lot of it. Next, we need to get all of our stuff in... we need to get all of our items on the floor swept towards the middle and then swept up, and get that into a central location. We haven't really found a good spot. We've been putting it here. Most of our crap right here, and that's kind of as good of a spot as any. This is slowly trying to cool down. This everything about here is like, yeah, see, like now we got this tile providing its cooling, And this is just a happy-go-lucky little guy now. Look at that! Look at that chill. 51, perfect. Something else we might want to do is we might want to expand this out a bit. This could come up here, and we could tune the water in here, and then bring it out to where we need to, instead of just trying to have these do this. We're drinking the water for sure, and it's not getting any cold, or it's not getting any warmer yet, but soon. It's all you could get. And what, like, you are even dropped it out. What happened there? Like, oh, they're using it. Yeah, they're using it. Oh, that's what was happening. Right? You get somebody delivering, and then you get your other people building, and makes the job easier. Right here might be a good place for our storage facility. This box here might be good, because they could just jump in and jump out, and then this is close by, which is an output. So we might build some storage here. Do. And I don't care that I just want them to dunk a whole bunch of... Alright. You got 29 dupes, and half of them are hardly working. This should have been done ages ago. In here, just some changes and stuff that I wanted to make clear. I'm going to leave this one pipe here with a little bit of water. It may change to steam, but this will help cool off this right here. This will just constantly be cooling itself off. We put in these gold amalgam wire bridges. I would prefer maybe like cobalt or steel. Steel's probably better, but gold amalgam is fine. We put these bridges over each other, and that's gonna dip all of our air here, our steam, into these tiles here, which it can hold a lot more heat than this can produce. And then we're gonna run that steam out of here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do on that. I guess I'm to this point where I need to like get them to look. They're not even storing. I've told them to. It's like high priority for them to do, and they're still taking forever. Deposited water on the 6. Like, can I override everything? I mean, how much igneous rock do you think we have? I mean, I would think I would have like hundreds of tons. Yeah, we do. It's just a matter of getting it here. You just picked up that plastic and then dropped it all the way to the bottom. Thankfully, we have a nice little spot right here that's cool. Except it doesn't get any of that because it's on an insulated tile. Come on! Little kilograms. Okay, that's great. You're fine. We're good here. Okay, finish this job. We also can do a neural vacillation here. And we want to do this on one of our we want to do this on one of our prime duplicates. Not somebody who we're going to send into space, but somebody who is going to be around. Like Abe is crazy. I think Amari could be a good choice. I think Aerie is pretty much done with most of this stuff. I I don't know how much longer we're gonna keep Airy as this. Bert can finish this off. Camille, you're good. Catalina. Devin. Yep. Maybe Gossman. We're gonna put Gossman in here. Doink. Still. Also, I need to set these priorities back to normal. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Deep Diver's great. That's on. Let's see. Just hanging out in here. Everything going all right? Where'd he go? Got this ton of sea glass. That's awesome. I really just want to free them to be able to. Oh well, that's not good. That's a sight to see. Haven't seen these going yet, but we are back to a normal temperature. Yeah, this is not touching that, so we're good there. And this took damage from here. Okay. Frankie, are you just too slow? Storing stuff. Why are you farming supply? You got the wrong hat to be doing that. Now we got that's doing that thing again, where it's overpowered. It's great. What are you doing? You gotta be on these cooks, because they will absolutely, like, they can do nothing but cook. You have to let them. I guess that's fine. I guess that they can do whatever they want to do, and that's fine, because you just gotta be on them about cooking, because they will walk away, and then next thing you know, half a day later, you don't have enough food to cook. But my guess is that they are cooking, and he's just sitting there waiting on something to be made. We got grub fruit in here. And I guess that needs to get cooked into preserve. And there's tons of that. Is that... I mean, you should be cooking it, right? You got sucrose and you got that. Maybe we empty this out and let it and rework with it. Let's see how long it takes. We're gonna empty this storage, all these storages, and see what we get out of it. Maybe it got stuck. No, this has us be a 7. This should be a 6. This should be a 6 as well. This is an 8 because it's the thing that's grabbing all the food. So if there's food, they're probably going to try and grab it. We want to pull all the cooked food back in here through here. And then this one grabs all the delivered food and puts it in here. I don't have berry sludge as something you can eat. Cooked seafood is surf and turf. You know, maybe is surf and turf cooked seafood? Yeah, barbecue and cooked seafood. So yep, just waiting on like frost buns, basically. Talking to you, frost buns. They'll get there. I'm not worried. Guys, operating? What? What's up with this red? Why do I have the wrong hat on this? He should be... Well, I guess he builds and cooks, right? Operates and cooks. That's cool. Ooh, algae. Is this water getting colder? There we go. The good old get it done now. Got some new harvestables there. Nice. You can have those if you want them. Everything. You know me, I'm not picky. Any food that gets into our base is good food. Except for particular foods like this, like right here, we don't need that. This stuff can definitely get turned on, sure. However, no to these. These balm lilies here must... I think the pincher pepper nuts, those are good. We can do that. Those. They're not going to be able to eat the pincher pepper nut. Oh, looks like we got some of this pipe done. Next. Alright. Alright. 3671. That's not our highest one, I think. Active for most of our cycles. So we're going to be putting out a lot of heat here. 1343 is how much we're going here. That one's 14. That one's 16. Are you okay here? Something seems like a lot of steam that isn't getting turned out of steam. I mean, it's turning it into steam, but it's overdoing it, I think. Yep. We are not truly taming these. Just some extra work for them to do. Come on, you Weezewort. You are good to go. It's 2 left. It's just these. Get this pipe section done. I don't want to spend decades doing this. Building pipes taking decades. What kind of work is this? I can definitely seal this up. I mean, I wouldn't have to do this if you'd get it done every hurry up. I mean, you built all the ladder sections, but you can't build a freaking pipe. No more igneous rock here. We're having supply problems, guys. See that? That's what I notice. He picked up some slime. View interior. Now we are pressurized. Now we got some gas here. Alright, we are cooking. There is still no algae in here. Oh, well, that's slime. Cooked slime is algae, I guess, I think. You can cook slime to algae through natural processes. Through overheating it. Let's see if there's any pieces of it anywhere. Right, maybe here. Yeah. I like those slime rocks. We're keeping these to avoid rocks hitting our base, so this is chooching along. Let's see how far we can get. We can get 8 tiles. That's a little bit of algae. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly Google. Well, looks like the answer is 100 kilograms a day. So it only lasts 8 days. To keep the pressure up here. Grams a second. It's so weird that it... Oh, because the carbon dioxide. And then put it back, or maybe make it a change material or something, because this is going to leak everywhere. Just moving all this petroleum over here. What's funny is he swept the igneous rock that was in here. Still going. Why are you not doing as I ask? We're gonna deconstruct this bed and put a manual generator in here instead, I think. And then we're gonna come out here and maybe deconstruct these and put a battery. And that way we can, swap this module. It won't be able to swap this, so I guess that. And then that will let me clear that, cancel this. Swap this for a battery module, made it of steel, sure, why not? And build that. I won't be able to get to it, it's unreachable, so let's move it down. Still unreachable? Nope, you're good to go. Look, I don't really care that they're broken. You don't have to worry about them. This needs to get higher priority. Maybe, hopefully they built that. Still haven't done this. Let's get them on that. Come on, sweep that in there. You can get in there now. Do. They are building our pipes here. you walk away. Undo that. Sweep that. It's the only thing you can do. And you. I know. You grabbed the grapefruit preserve? You dupe. Also, I don't really want him using this. Alright. Thanks, Harold. It's not great, but it'll do. We got rid of the bed. Now we need to put a manual generator in here. Only way this will get done this century. Here's the room overlay. We got a mess hall for 3 and a washroom for 2. This would be the bedroom, except where you have the oxygen diffuser instead of oxalite. I would normally put just all the oxalite in our chest up here, or you're down here. You could move this over one, and then you could put the oxalite right here, in this one right here, and then we'll have this be just a normal one, but leave it alone and let him get this done. I think we're gonna put this is gonna be Catalina's ship. We need to go ahead and change it here. Catalina. Or did maybe I meant Gossman? Why is this not in Catalina pilot? Actually, Gossman has deep diver lungs, so I'd actually kind of rather them be the pilot. Stinky is no longer. We're not going to have Stinky be the pilot of this one. We want that deep diver lungs for the less oxygen breathing. I don't know if Gossman can pilot. Yeah, she's got it. Cool. And her morale need is 3. She'll have that with food. And crew. This is built. I think I'm ready to go. I think we're gonna go to. This has algae, which helps with that. This has more. These all have really good. There's this aluminum here. Our ship went out there and then came back and never really did it. So if we can get to this, I think if we can get to this one's kind of my favorite because of the percentages. This is algae and copper ore, and this is like dirt and algae. So I think we're gonna try and go here if we can get to this one. Gossman's here. Let's see if we can get there. The trip distance is perfect. And she's gonna go out there and get that done. Plenty of food. See you later. Whenever you're ready. You're also gonna take off your suit. And this is your... Nope, this is your table now. Hey. It's cool. This is your digs. You can do what you want in here. Got a bunch of copper. Got some reed fiber, a manual generator if you want it. I don't know if this ever got built. It never did. Can somebody do this? Devin was literally on it. Thank you, Devin. Get out of here. Scaring the kids. Limited oxidizer, I think we're okay. Because when I go to change the, or when I go to, yeah, we're only 5 of 8 here. Okay, okay. I think we're good to go. Bye. Ooh. Come on, get it more than 100. Might need to borrow the heat that's from over here too. This might need to go down 1. Nope. It's making it. Well. I wanted to capture more of this heat. I just want to do something like that. Just so that this spike here that gets the most heat actually gets the heat. It looks like most of it's getting away. This is disabled. Is the network full of power? I can't tell. This has no water in it. So this might just get warm. You want it to go when it's high. Like, that's our cheapest. 14 husbandry is huge. Exosuit training and husbandry is pretty huge too. That's man, jeez. Do we have a Travaldo? Do we have a Travaldo? I don't see a Travaldo. I think that you're it. Way to go, dude. Huge. And then you like doing farming, so you're a farmer. Lindsay, you're a dedicated supplier. Alright. I think we're good on our dupes. Now we gotta add to our base here. Now that we have this uppy downy spine here, it's gonna be next time to actually use our power spine to actually go uppy downy. So we're gonna just do this little bit first here. Yep, just above here. We could expand upwards. Let's see, let's take a look at what that entails. If we expand upwards, we have to move all these power spines up too. Not really a fan of that. And then definitely if we go down, we're gonna have to either clear these out, or I really want to move this over here and have its own like funneling system, since this seems to be where our water's coming through. And just taking one more look here at, we haven't gotten any water from our pipe yet, so let's see how close we are. It's not going just yet. Alright. Well, it's gonna drink and do what it's gonna do. Looks like we have actually gotten some warm water in here. Look, it's at 5. I'm gonna turn this back on. And we're gonna call this like -20 here. Just to keep this room much cold, or just to keep this room cold. I think that we're gonna need to buffer our water, or we're gonna have to do some buffering here, of cold to with the hot. Good heat deletion here. This is cooled down quite a significant amount. Okay, unpermitted food. Gossman can't eat the food that she's been asked to eat. That is the berry sludgy. So consumables. Do goss. There you go. Lindsay, there you go as well. Oh, that's not your. It's not your place though. It is Aries's. Okay, Aries. And I think we're gonna come over here and take a look at the happy coffin here and see if we're good to go up here. Oh, I didn't go straight to that rocket. Yep, looks like we're fueled again, and we're gonna go out here and take a look right there. Did I make that? And we're gonna unclear that. Change, because we want to explore that space. Great. Go on. Get out of here. We are missing a bed, so let's find a spot. Terrible. You don't need this. See ya! Alrighty. Ooh, nice. That will really help. Alrighty. Just looking at the water content in here. Maybe I should drop some of this crude oil into here. Provide this a nice base of liquid to sit in. All right. How long until you get there? another full cycle, no worries. Phlemora. Alright, let's take a look at Phlemora. Need a rocket for Phlemora here. It doesn't have to be crazy. We could use sugar, and that would... but sugar would use... and sugar uses fertilizer. Two things we can carry inside of our rocket, right? So I'm going to build a small little sugar engine. Spacefarer module. We need a dupe to go down, so a trailblazer module. We need to make it out of something important, so probably just steel. If I can do 2 and a basic nose cone, that would be great. I think I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Maybe power. Can I get power out of some? Can I get some power? I can do power, and let's put a lid on it and see how much that is. Okay, we could put another trailblazer module if I wanted to, but I think that this is good. Maybe some power. Let's see how many power things I can get. Ooh. Ooh, really? Something must be wrong here. I don't remember the rocket being able to be that tall. Pretty sure that's too tall. Whatever you can do, though. We'll see if this is too tall. I think it might still be. Here's... we're gonna load 6 dupes in here. 3 or 6. I'm not really certain how many. But 3, it could be really good and pretty safe. I hear a car horn. 3 dupes, or 2 of these with 3 dupes apiece in them, and go into the other volcano, or into the other place, and just drill it clean using steel, plastic, and igneous rock. And bring along some sleet wheat and bristle blossoms, and then we have berry sludge forever. Yep. You're gonna make these out of steel for me. What's up with this? Also glass for power. So we basically take those same... We're going to repeat those same things. Those four elements. Glass, plastic, steel, and igneous rock. And those in mass quantities can just eat an entire planet. We're going to capture everything that we need to capture. We're going to dig down... We're just going to dig straight down. And then we will use the metal of that planet to ship everything off the planet back here. We're going to use an interplanetary launcher in another version. I think I'm too high. Yep. So what do I want to get rid of here? Battery. Put the battery inside. I think I need to put one glass module and a battery module. I think I'll only get one of these in here. Also, I also need a... okay. I don't need a... Just burn sugar. I don't need it, anything else, just sugar. Is this overburdened? Are we okay here? Height 17 of 16. No working. Deconstruct this. Fill this with your heart. Another thing that we could do is instead of we could swap this over and we can do a Radbolt engine now. It will take us some time to build the infrastructure for it, but it's actually not too hard. So we come over here, we have this one Radbolt engine, or one Radbolt thing. We're going to come over here and we're going to make a room here, starting here. So bunker tiles on top. Bunker tiles on top so that it doesn't get blown up. And maybe even one more. And then we put our little... it's in radiation, and it's our Radbolt joint plate here. And flip this around. For the bottom, we can just use tiles. We're going to use a door, and we're going to put the door like right here. We need it to be pressurized because it needs to have some sort of pressure in here to make it colder with the wheeze warts. And then we're going to put wheeze warts in here. Maybe we can make it on the other side. Maybe let's take a look quickly before I make it here. Here is bad idea. Here is bad idea. Below might be a little better, but not really. Alright, I took a look at it. It wasn't great. Farm tile. We can make a few of these. I traditionally like to do them in a V, and we only really need to have 5, and that provides quite a lot of radiation. This will provide quite a lot of radiation here. And I'm actually going to do it this way. That way we get 6. Tile on the back end. And drywall. Yeah, we found a new planetoid. Get our Radbolt generators here. Get our Radbolt reflector here. We're gonna need power for this thing. We're gonna need probably cooling for this thing. Oh, it's gonna have cooling. We need to find power for it. We also need to put in some gas. Nope, that's not a great place for it. Probably here or here. This is a better place for it. Also that. We're not going to leave that, or we're not going to connect that. We're going to dig all that stuff up too, and we're going to make a ladder system all the way up here. that's cool. We're also gonna need to put ladders in here. So one is gonna have to go here. I think everything else can be built. And then one here. And then everything else can be built. Power. Yep. We need some conductive wire here. And it's cold, so that's fine. Where does this lead? These are always, well, they're discharging just with everything else, so just get another line going here. I need to do one more line here, then we got a bridge. What did we see? Sagilia. Oh, Sagila. Whoa. It's got the tungsten a tungsten volcano. That's okay. We have some tungsten, so we're okay. Magma, space. Can't look at it. We're too far away. We've looked at every spot here. Not abandoned. We can change and come back home. And over here, our ship is extracting resources. We're down to 58 tons. We'll probably be able to get most of this. And then if we come over here into our... We got breathability issues here going on. Oh, Aerie, darn it. Unequip that suit. I also see that she doesn't have any more algae in here. A little bit, but not a whole lot left. We're really needing to get into the oxalite production, which requires gold, which we don't have a whole lot for, but we could start the process here of making it. Spaceship here, everything seems like it's going pretty well. Gossman, are you gonna run on this? What? Oh yeah. It's useless for you to run on it because there's no power outlets. Here you go. There you go. Oh, and then we have an automation grid, which is also messing with this. What is this? There we go. Sorry about that, Gossman. We had some power, blueprint power failures there. How's it going? Are you gonna go and play on the battery thing? Nope, you're not. You're good. So we're pumping as much polluted oxygen as possible in here. It's an infinite storage, so it's just going to continue to just dump that in here. We haven't really gotten anything from the conveyor chute. Haven't seen anything come on in. That is probably because the cargo container is... Something's wrong. This should be dumping all kinds of stuff right here. Yep, I know. You got problems. Oh, we got the wrong fitting in here. Can you deconstruct this, Goss? Or do you have the technology, or do you have the ability? We want the green one. We'll ask her to do it later. New printables are available. Gold amalgam seems like a great choice. I haven't even touched this project. Excuse me, I really need you to do that so that I can make some more beds and stuff for you. Please, this is for your benefit. And this needs to be 4 high. So what am I looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this needs to move. Is there any way it can possibly go farther down? It could sink it down here. Just run it across. That's what I want to do. I like that. Eventually we can bring that power spine all the way up here and start getting rid of the big power spines in the middle of the room here. Doop. Yeah, so we have to get rid of this wire here to be able to expand down. And we need to take a look here at where we're going to actually put our sieves and desalinators. We need a pair of both to be able to accept all inputs, and then easily we're just going to drop it down here. Like, this is where we're going to drop it for sure. Fuller the better, and right now it's not very full. I haven't even seen this do anything yet. We are sending hydro. Alright, there you go. So, little bits at a time. This is our third biggest one. It's not putting out all the water the other ones are. So, you know, we might need to take a look over here at this salt geyser. It's dormant right now. That's great. Let's take a look at it. Ooh. Self-harvest on grown juicy fruits. But needs more fertilizer, and I don't really want to have it to eat lots of dirt. Body temperature. It's too warm. And up here it's probably pretty cold. What's the pipe look like? That pipe's 9C. These are trying to cool it off. Maybe that'll help cool it off a little bit more. Alright. Oh, we need to go and view the exterior of this other one up here. Yep. We're going to call this one Colonizer 1. No, maybe that's a terrible name. That's a bad one. How about Nom Nom 1. Oh, I was gonna say, is this taken done? We've got 7.1 tons remaining. We need to check in here, see if she ever... Yeah, you were able to undo that. Great. Yep. allows to move out of the rocket right there. Hey, Hot Goss, can you get that? She probably can't. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. It'd be really cool if she could. Lindsay? Lindsay's got plenty of food. Oh, I missed him. Gossman, did you ever get this? You can't do it, can you? Oh, you can totally do this. It says you can. Can you do that right now for me? I mean, it's your time off. You're fine. You're fine. I'm not gonna bug you. You can talk to. You're gonna be able to talk to anybody you want to. Oh yeah, and now all this stuff comes in here. We're gonna have some good. What we're looking at, dirt at 17C. That's some nice, perfectly temperatured dirt. Gonna keep this. It's gonna just pull this down to nothing. Poor Goss. She's even she's even my starry-eyed, right? Like her morale is perfect. She can sleep wherever she wants to. Alright, well, just like Goss taking a break, we're going to take a break now, too. There's some real life stuff going on, so this Gossman's just going to keep going as she is right now, and then we're gonna deal with all these, all this stuff in a later date, and we'll see what happens, okay? Alright, so I'm going to take off a little bit. Aries still having problems breathing, but they're gonna be heading home, so... quite soon, I believe. Yep, looks like right now. So get your suit on here. And get on out of here. You don't even need to make any more of this. We can just deconstruct this. We don't want any more of this stuff. Alright, I'm going to call it here. See you later. Have a good one. And on the next one, we're going to deal with helping Ari here improve his space.